Welcome to another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Wally. And today I'm so excited to have on, I believe still a 13-year-old because his birthday is in the middle of the season. His hockey journey is mainly in Manchester, where he is a legend of the Chocolatey Storm Shelter, where he and the Shed have started a hockey chocolate throwing tradition that is here to stay. He is a legend and even showered me with chocolate for my under 9 gals, and I will never forget it. He comes back to the Shed for like the fourth or fifth time because he is a legend and it takes everybody to win, and he helps me win all over the ice. Welcome back to the Shed, Jake Edwards.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming back, buddy. Sorry, I got no notes again because we just decided to do this, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got my fancy clothes on today. I'm working, so I just ripped home for lunch hour. So hopefully everything's good there and I can take lunch and talk to you, right?
Yeah, what a way to spend your lunch hour.
Well, you may as well have fun if you get a lunch hour, right?
Yeah, there's no point in having it if you're not going to have fun.
I agree. So how you been, man?
Yeah, I've been good just getting on with school mostly, going to the Storm games at the weekend.
Yeah, so the Storm are back, eh? And the chocolate is here to stay. So Ginner left and we had started the chocolate together, and some new fancy coach comes in. And guess what? It's not up to him, right? We're throwing chocolate because it's fun, right?
Yeah, I've got a new coach. He looks good, like he knows what he's doing, and we've had a pretty good start to the season in the preseason.
So I guess you lost Moose, eh? He retired. That's kind of sad, eh?
Yeah, I'm gutted that he left, but he said that he's always wanted to do firefighting, so it's like it's up to him, and I'm happy that he's doing something that he wants to do.
Yeah, if you can get into that, then that's winning. If you can get out of the game and get the job you want, right?
Yeah,
So you got a new favorite now that Moose is gone?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna choose Jake Derflinger because he's had a big impact on those first few games.
Jake Derflinger.
Yeah,
Is he a Shed guy?
he looks like a shed guy. Yeah,
Yeah, he plays like a Shed guy. Mucks it
yeah,
up.
he does. Yeah,
Has there been any fights yet?
he's been close to getting in a few fights. He's been in a little scuffles, but not like a proper fight.
Has anybody been fighting?
It's just been mainly like scuffles on the boards and that. No like actual
Just the
like gloves off
wrestling. Nobody's
fighting.
dropping the mitts and like getting after it.
Yeah, not yet, but like some players have been asking for fights, but
People do ask for them, yeah.
yeah.
So the team looks good though.
Yeah, we're looking like a very strong team so far.
Well, you got a good goalie, right?
Yeah, we've got one of the best goalies in the league in Evan.
And one of the best captains in the league too, right?
Yeah, we've got Critch, and he's always a good captain and a good player for GB.
Well, I'm going to get this off my chest now because I can say whatever I want. And Cody Lample told me to just sling it in the Shed. I thought it was absolutely embarrassing that he didn't make Team GB for the Olympic qualifiers. That guy is a leader of the team that finished fourth in the EIHL last year. He was the motor that drove the boat. And that you're telling me he couldn't crack the Team GB roster is absolute horse manure, in my opinion. Right? Got it off my chest. There we go.
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't make it. I think he definitely should have had a spot on the GB team.
Well, it's not even close. I mean, I played against half those guys. I know a bunch of them. Critch is a captain and a leader in that league, and he can change a team. And I don't know. I sponsored the guy last year, and I always have my brother's backs. And that we started chocolate together, and then I see him go out, muck it up, score goals, fight, and have like then he's taking pictures with you, and everybody I've talked to said he's an absolutely fantastic person, and he's also a fantastic hockey player. So how you wouldn't have him on your team makes no sense to me, and I like when things make sense, you know.
Yeah, he's a nice person and an even better hockey player, so I don't can't believe he didn't make it.
Well, fun fact though is Finner told me he's sending me a Critch jersey from last season with my logo on it, and I can't wait to see it.
That's
Holy
very nice.
moly! Oh my gosh! Wow!
Yeah, that's my dog,
What's your dog's name?
Milo.
Holy moly! Scared the crap out of me there. Good thing I haven't ate lunch. I might have shat myself.
Yeah, I think he saw something out the window.
So let's see here. What else to talk about? You know what? I always got time for you, and I'd love to run home and chat with you on lunch because when you came all the way from Manchester to Cardiff for Josh Batch's testimonial, and then threw chocolate on the ice for me, and I could bring chocolate back to my U9 gals, like that's a life memory I'll always have with those gals and you, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed when I went down to Cardiff, and I've gone down there for a Storm game against Cardiff, and it's a great arena and a great team.
And Cardiff Bay is pretty nice, eh? Because you sent me a photo with your two Ales shirt in Cardiff Bay. That was my honey hole. I ran amok there.
Yeah, it's quite nice around there.
Hey, being by water's nice, eh? So, what's
Yeah.
going on in Manchester then? What kind of chocolate are you throwing?
We've at Meet the Players, a couple players have been saying Boost and Coffee Crisp, but we've not sourced any Coffee Crisp yet from Canada.
Yeah, oh, you'd have to import them. Import exporter.
Yeah,
You
they
don't
only
have
have
coffee crisp?
No, we have Toffee Crisp, but not Coffee Crisp.
Mm. Yeah, that sounds pretty much the same, but it's not, is it?
I don't know. I've never tried Coffee Crisp, so it sounds like the same.
It's all right, pretty crunchy in the middle. But I didn't write down any notes, so I saw you on the ice doing the chuck a puck with my two Ales and Hockey Tails jersey that you got for me, and my word, that made my knees buckle, buddy. Thanks for wearing that out there. Thanks for being on my
Yeah,
team.
yeah. I've been wearing it to a couple Storm games, and I do chuck a puck every week.
How many pucks are out there for chuck a puck?
It depends what game, but there can be like quite a lot sometimes.
Yeah, I actually like playing chuck a puck. I've been doing it when we go to the games in town here, the junior games, and I play against all the kids that I coach, and I try and beat them at chuck a puck.
Yeah,
And I usually do.
one of my friends actually won chuck a puck the other week.
What did they win? What's the prize? Money?
It was like a jersey from the Storm shop.
Really? You know what I want to do for fun? Is I want to give the Storm the two Ales and Hockey Tails Critch jersey I made and let them raffle it off and let them keep all the money for having my back last year. And I think they could run amok doing that raffle because who wouldn't want a Critchlow two Ales and Hockey Tails jersey where the Chocolate Storm started, right?
Yeah, it was a great jersey, and I might have to buy some raffle tickets if it happens.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give that to Finner or whoever, and then they can do whatever they want with it and keep the money because people helping people is fun, and they helped me, and I'll help them, and you know what? I never did end up finishing paying the whole bill, so I plan on smashing paying the bill. You know, I
Yeah,
wonder how much they could make having a raffle of one of my fake team's jerseys of their captain. You know, I think it'd be neat to find out.
yeah, they make a lot of money in the normal raffles, I think, so they should make some money at least.
And then we'd still be on the same team. And then maybe they would like, if I can't have Critch's jersey, maybe they could slide me into Heinem's jersey or something, right?
Yeah, maybe Evans' jersey.
Or Evans' jersey. Yeah. Got to give the goalie a shed boost, right? The
Yeah,
goalies are like the most important player on a team, right?
yeah, and Evans be doing a great job at that.
So how's your hockey going? I saw you got
I've,
the right length of stick now. That's good.
yeah, I've started training with the Manchester Storm Academy like development group instead of training on Saturday, train on a Monday night now.
So it's still just once a week?
Yeah, it's still just once a week, but it's for longer.
Okay. Is that enough for you?
Uh, it's it's enough for me. Yeah,
Do you practice at home?
yeah, I practice at home a lot.
Yeah, that's when you actually get better, eh?
Yeah,
Looks like you got a bit of a snapper on you there, eh? I saw you shoot that first chuck a puck and you really snapped that thing, eh?
yeah, I've got a pretty good snapshot.
Yeah, you've been working at it, eh?
Yeah, I've been working on it a lot.
So what are your predictions for this season? Who's going to win the league?
I think maybe Cardiff, Sheffield, or Storm will be up there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's weird because those are like all the teams I shed boost.
Yeah, them three teams are looking pretty good. So
Well, Sheffield's really doing it, eh? They're like winning all the Champions Leagues games against the biggest teams in Europe.
yeah, no EIHL teams gone very far in like the past. So I don't know whether they'll be first to go like furthest.
It would be a big day for the UK league though, because that should make everybody in that league proud, right?
Yeah, it should, and I hope it is.
So, what all are you doing at the games? Are you getting recognized by Shed fans yet?
I've had a couple Shed fans recognise me.
That's awesome. That was funny when someone sent me a picture of you and said Jake is out there running amok. I thought this is such a crazy world. I'm sitting at work getting sent a photo of you at Chuck a Buck with my jersey on. Just makes it a small world when you come out to your shed, doesn't it?
Yeah, when I saw it on my phone after I got off the ice, we were looking to see like where it came from.
Yeah. It was someone named Bethany sent that. So if you can track her down, you guys are both part of the team.
Yeah, thanks for sending it if you're listening. It was a nice picture.
What should we do for fun this year? I guess we just keep the chocolate going, and then like you're gonna have a birthday again during the season, right? They should probably do something cool for you again, right? For everything you do for them.
Yeah, last year it was pretty cool when I went on the ice for warm up.
And it was pretty cool for me when they put the thing up on the JumboTron that said Director of Shed Marketing with a picture of you and Moose with my logo on it, right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see that up on the screen.
um I totally agree. And I just think it's so neat that it takes everybody to win, Jake. And when I had Critch on and I asked if someone would throw chocolate on the ice if they won, right? And then the next game it happened. And then it takes people getting involved and getting the chocolate or else it doesn't start, right? And everybody's gotten involved now, haven't they?
Yeah, although some people are throwing it when we lose, but they've
What?
said that, yeah, some people have been throwing it even when we don't win.
You're gonna have to speak with them, Jake. They don't get it.
I know they've not got it yet.
No, you either win or you lose. There's no in between.
Yeah, unless it's in a playoff game and you draw, but it's mostly just win or lose.
Right. I guess that can happen, right? That did happen the other year, right?
Yeah, it happened the year before last.
I find it very weird that like I obviously cheer for Cardiff because I'm a devil. But I also find it neat that I root for the Manchester Storm now and I never played there, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty cool how you've became like a household name for some Storm fans and you've never even played there.
No. No, I think it's hilarious actually. Fun is
Yeah,
fun,
it's
right, Jake?
funny. Yeah, it's very fun.
You imagine how much fun it is for me though when I was a player in that league and then my knee goes, my career's over. And then I would just was in the real world and had like no hockey in my life. And then when you can do this and see all your friends and see all the fun happening, and I don't think anybody can understand how much fun I'm having.
Yeah, you went from a lot of hockey to no hockey to even more hockey.
To now I'm right into it and it's fun because I can do the day job and the hockey stuff, you know? You just got to give her, right? Work hard,
Yeah,
play hard.
yeah.
So who should I get in the shed from Manchester this year? This Derflinger guy?
Yeah, he looks like a shed guy. I think you should get him in.
Well, who else do you recommend? Anybody else mucking her up out there?
I think you should get our new coach in, Mike Flanagan.
Oh yeah, I guess I probably should get to know the new coach that we're into this chocolate business together, right? He better win games because I like seeing the storms.
Yeah, he looks like a pretty good coach, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of chocolate under him.
Yeah, so is Manchester getting a new arena?
They're building a new one, not that far from our old one, but I don't know if Storm are gonna be moving there yet. They've not confirmed it.
Okay, well, I'd be curious because the chocolate's coming whether we move buildings or not, right?
Yeah, I hope it does keep going, even if we do move buildings.
It has to. It's a Manchester hockey tradition, right?
Yeah, even if it doesn't, I'll still be throwing chocolate.
And you'll get the ball rolling again and fun will be fun again, right?
Yeah, hopefully.
So what number are you wearing in hockey? When you're at the Manchester Storm Academy, did they give you numbers now?
So I got to pick my number out of a lot of them, and I did get the number I wanted. I got number 62.
Did you?
Yeah, I got that number.
And that was Moose. And who else made it up to 62?
My uncle and you.
Your uncle.
Yeah.
What number was so I gotta do math then. 20 plus 18 is 38. And then we gotta get to 62.
Yeah, he was number 24.
What did he play? He played hockey?
Yeah, he played a bit, not professionally, but he did play.
Well, that's cool. So your number means a lot to you then.
Yeah, it's pretty special to be able to get the number I wanted.
Well, because I'm involved in that, Jake, just so because I'm thinking out loud again, is two of my proudest jerseys in my shed are the number 18 and number 10 of two kids that wore them because of me. So I think a number 62 would look really good up in my shed beside them.
Yeah, it would look pretty cool if Bet had them.
We'd have to get one made, eh?
Yeah, I was a guess we would.
We'll have to figure out how to get me a number 62 jersey to the shed, right?
Yeah, we'll have to think about it.
We'll have to figure that out because all the pictures you've sent me have just melted my heart. Like when you were in the Bay, and then you were at some other place, right? You're standing outside like a shop that was called Wally's, right, with your 2 ale stuff on.
Yeah, it was in Cardiff in a shopping centre.
I just love when people send me photos of them wearing my clothes, which is available at Little Fox Designs on their website that they have taken over the swag making. And I never talk about it and tell people, but it's there if people want to buy clothes. Little Fox Designs. They have all sorts of stuff you can buy and then support the team all over wherever you want, right?
Yeah, it's some really good merch, and I've got a lot of it myself. You should get some.
Everybody should, right, folks? Because then you can send me pictures and melt my heart from anywhere in the world, right?
Yeah, you should definitely get some.
So when you review your performance on the ice, what do you need to work on to be a better player?
I think I need to work on my skating backwards a lot, like to defend like the rushes and that, and probably my shooting too.
Yeah, well, your snapper looked pretty good there when you were taking your time on the first puck. The other ones you were rushing it, eh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Rumor has it this may happen, Jake. That if Joey Martin's having a testimonial, I'd probably want to come. And I did make a 2 Ales and Hockey Tales Martin jersey that could probably make some money to like help pay for a flight. But anyways, just thinking out loud. And then if I came and Hendo got the ice and organized, then I could do a skills day. And if you wanted to come back to Cardiff, you could be a part of my skills day, right? If I get to do it.
Yeah, I definitely have to ask my mum about that one, but I hope I can come.
Yeah, that'd be cool, eh? Then we'd like
Yeah, it'd be
actually play
very
hockey
cool.
together because when I went over there and you came out for your picture at the start of the game, like I hardly got to talk to you when you came all the way to Cardiff.
Yeah, no, but we still got to have fun.
We sure did have fun. Yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah.
was an exhausting game though, man. I was cooked. The guys made me stay out all night the night before the game, and we had to play the next day. I wanted to go to sleep. I didn't want to have any fun. I didn't want to go to Chippy Lane, and they made me. And then I had to play hockey the next day, and it was taxing.
You got to go to Chippy Lane though. I went there when I went.
And what'd you get?
I got sausage chips and gravy.
What time of day did you go?
I think it was about like lunchtime to like dinner time ish.
Yeah, because that place really gets electric late at night. It's like a whole different world, though.
Yeah, it sounds like it does.
I don't know how clean it was because they clean it every night. I don't even know how they do it. I've seen it. They come out with like Zambonis and they just push all the garbage away and they have this whole routine to clean up Chippy Lane. But can you believe that my buddy Hendo dropped his food on the ground like late night and then he just picked it up with one hand and continued eating it? Can you believe that?
Oh my god.
Like that road's
I
pretty
can't believe that.
gross, you know? It's magical, but it's gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did that and then for some reason he got sick the next day.
I wonder how that could have been.
Right? Like you got to make better decisions in life, Hendo, you know? Be better.
Sounds pretty funny though.
It sure does. It was funny and I have a video of it and it's still funny when I see it. So what do you do for fun in the
Yeah.
off season, Jake? What'd you do this summer?
So I just like worked on like my shooting and like some skills, and then I think I went to a rugby game too, and I've been watching rugby games.
You into rugby too?
Yeah, I'm into a bit of rugby league.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good sport. My son played for a year. Now he's a baseball guy though, you know?
Yeah, I've never played baseball, but rugby's a pretty good sport.
Um, well, I don't know if I told you yet, Jake. Did you know that the Kincardine Canucks are all Ontario champions?
Yeah, so it was pretty cool. Well done.
Yeah, it was really magical, dude. I hope someday that you get to win a trophy playing hockey, or even just see the Storm win a trophy, right?
Yeah, hopefully I can see the Storm win one pretty soon. They look like a strong team, so hopefully.
For me, like people probably wonder why I've gotten into the Storm, and like I am a devil. I'm always a devil. They changed my life. Um, and Todd Kelman did, but the Storm like play in. It's like the big blue tent that I played in Wales. They play in the old barn, and I know they don't have as big a budget as some of the teams are dishing out the cash nowadays. And when hockey is fun and you're the underdogs and then you win and then people throw chocolate and then hockey's fun and then maybe you can even play better than, because hockey's fun, then you play better, right? I think it's cool.
Yeah, we don't have the best arena or facilities, but we can still compete with some of the best teams.
And I don't need all the bells and whistles in my life. When I showed up at the big blue tent and I'm like, this is the barn, I'm like, let's go. This is fun. This is old school hockey.
Yeah, it's a really cool arena and it's fun to play in.
Yeah, you don't need all the big fancy facilities, right?
No, you definitely don't. And Storm proves that pretty well.
When we were at the big blue tent, the shower didn't really drain anymore, so the water was like ankle deep when we got in. Oh man, it was quite the place. And then the one room, a sinkhole happened in the middle of the locker room.
Sounds right worse than Storm.
It was awesome. And then instead of having like a cold bath, we had garbage cans full of water, and we get in garbage cans.
Oh my gosh.
And then when we won games and we were done for the weekend, they would bring in trays of beers for the guys. We were really playing hockey that year. I don't think any of that happens. Now guys just eat chocolate.
Yeah, I've also seen some people going in with stacks of pizza boxes into the dressing room after wins.
Yeah, pizza's a big play after games. I could never eat after a game. I don't know why. I'd always have to wait, I have to muck it up for a while and then hit Chippy Lane at the end of the night.
Yeah, I'm always pretty tired and need some energy when I come off the ice, so I find it pretty easy.
Yeah, he's also you're just ready to eat, eh? So do you got like a favorite meal that you eat before hockey or anything?
So it's no like when I was doing my Saturday sessions, it was just something like quick to grab for breakfast, but now it's probably like chicken and fries or something.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with chicken and fries. Hey,
Yeah.
do you ever get into kebabs?
I've been having like chicken kebabs with like cucumber and tomato and barbecue sauce.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those.
Yeah, they're really nice.
So do you have any questions for me since I have no notes today?
If you do the skills camp, will it be in Cardiff?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Probably if it worked out, hopefully it would be the day before the testimonial, you know? So then if anybody
Yeah.
was around, they could do that and then attend the testimonial and support the goat of Cardiff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can come along to that.
Yeah, because Joey Martin is a legend. Like what he's done in Cardiff, and for me to get to watch it from my shed is pretty neat because we both joined Cardiff the same year when they got new owners. We were a whole kind of new team, and he was the guy, and then I tried to help be the other guy. But then to see what he's done in his career and how loyal he's been with Cardiff when he would have had other options, it shows everybody that people want to play in Cardiff and don't want to go anywhere.
Yeah, he's had a pretty long career and a pretty good one.
And they just had some other guy that had left Cardiff, went somewhere, Cole Sanford, and
Yeah.
then didn't like it there and came back. And then, hockey players talk. And then when a place is a place where people want to go, then it's easier to recruit players.
Yeah, I saw that he's gone back there.
Yeah, and so like for Manchester, if there's people that are into chocolate, why wouldn't they want to play for the Storm, right?
I know, why wouldn't they want to play for the Storm either way?
Right. And I can't wait to have a Storm jersey in my shed because it's like I've got to be on another team since retirement.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is cool. And Critch told me he's going to come back to the shed sometime too, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll have to listen to that one.
Yeah, it's nice to have repeat customers in the shed, you know? The good guys.
Yeah, it must be pretty nice.
It is. Really makes my day better. It's like this lunch hour has been way more fun than if I would have just came home and ate, right?
Yeah, it must be pretty fun.
Eating's cheating.
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes I've been too busy to remember to eat like now. I'm starving.
Yeah, you
So,
should probably eat something.
so when's the next Storm game?
It's this Saturday, I think. We play Cardiff at home.
Oh no, really? I don't like when you guys play
Yeah,
each other.
I know, but we have to play each other.
Do you know that I don't think Cardiff's ever seen the Chocolate Storm? I don't think you guys have beat them yet since this chocolate thing started, because I would remember if that happened.
I think we've came pretty close once, but not yet, I don't think.
Yeah, they're a pretty good team, you know?
Yeah, hopefully it'll happen this weekend.
Um, well, Jake, don't say that because I can't you can't say that to me today. I'm still a
I
Cardiff Devil, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
But you are number 62 and they do throw chocolate on the ice after every win. And is it just an exhibition game or is this real stuff now?
Yeah, this is real stuff now. I think it's cup though.
Ah, the Challenge Cup, eh? Yeah. It's weird how some games matter for the league and some are Challenge Cup. And it's like, well, we're just playing the same teams anyways.
Yeah, we've played only one league game yet.
You haven't won a league game, did you just say?
We've only played one and we've won one, but the rest have been Challenge Cup games.
Ah, I gotcha. And the team's looking good then, eh?
Yeah, we're looking pretty good.
Is Critch still playing with Heinem? Because I like those two. I bet you they'd play well together.
I think last time they did, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Usually in hockey, you play best with your best friends. You know that? It's a real thing.
Yeah, they had a line last year that seemed to be working pretty well together.
Is that Steven Johnson, the other guy?
Yeah, although he's injured himself like before the season started, so I don't know when he's gonna be back.
Because it seems like those three guys are good buddies, and good buddies play hockey good together, you know?
Yeah, they must do.
For some reason in my career, when I look back on it, usually my best friends on the team were my line mate and the goalie. I don't know how that works, but that's how it was, you know?
Yeah, you must make friends with people that you play alongside with.
Well, especially your line mates too, because you got to have each other's backs out there, you know?
Yeah, you've got to have your line mates back.
I always thought you had to really get to know them on and off the ice too, though, you know, like really create a connection, you know? So then, especially like if people would hit me, then guys would come in and beat the guy up because I couldn't
Yeah,
do that very well, you know?
I've been fortunate to not take any checks yet, so hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I wonder when body contact starts in the UK, because for us, it's under 14. It's next season for all these kids I'm coaching now. They would start body checking next year.
Yeah, I think it's this season for me, like under 14 or under 16.
Are you looking forward to the checking?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, although hopefully I don't take any too hard.
Well, if you're gonna give it, you're gonna get it, right?
Pardon, what do you say?
I said, if you're gonna give it, you're gonna get it, you know, because I got hit a lot.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's just the game, though, you know. Uh,
Yeah.
well, I don't know what else I got. You got any more questions for me?
Yeah, I've got one more. Do you have a favourite jersey this year for Storm?
Do I have a favorite jersey for the Storm?
Yeah.
Like what color? Like home away, or what do you mean? Or a player?
Right, home away or second home or
I actually haven't seen them all. You know, it's too sad for me now without my two L's Knocky Tails logo on Critch's jersey. You know, it's sad. Got priced out of
yeah,
the
it was
market because
only
he ran such a muck. Wasn't allowed to sponsor him anymore.
yeah, he did too well for you.
But you know what's cool is Hendo, that is my brother for life. He started his own team called the Cardiff Canucks. And I didn't even pay him. I just wrote to him and said, I will sponsor you. I will sponsor your jersey and I'll pay you whatever you want. And then somebody had already taken his jersey. So instead of asking for me to pay him anything, he went ahead and put my logo on every jersey.
That's really cool.
Can you believe that shit? My brother having my back this many years later, when he starts his own hockey team, he puts my logo on the jerseys. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You must be really good friends.
I'm probably going to have some Cardiff Canucks on this season and support the squad, you know? Watch them,
Yeah,
give
I
them a
think you
shed
should.
boost and see them run amok, right?
Yeah, I think you need to if you've got your logo on the jerseys.
Right? Because that stuff gets me right wound up because that's cool. And there's another fella that's on a men's rec team in Cardiff that has asked if um could be the sponsor, and he said you don't have to pay me. I'm just asking if I can put your logo on my jersey. And I'm like, yep, you sure can.
Yeah, that's pretty cool when you've got like multiple people wanting your sponsorship.
Right? And like I did lose Critch, but then all of a sudden I got all this else, right? Weird how things work out.
Yeah, Critch did very well with his sponsorship. Maybe it's lucky.
Shed boost. I don't think it was the sponsorship though. I think he's just a really good player and a leader. And I heard when they picked Manchester to finish last season that he made that his screensaver all year and would look at it every day. That's a gamer in my eyes, you know? He's got issues too. He likes winning.
Yeah, he's a real player.
Hmm. Well, thanks for making the time for me again, bud. I guess I should probably actually eat something and get back to work, right?
Yeah, no problem. You should probably do that.
I probably should. But thanks for making the time, buddy, and for everything you've done for me because it takes everybody to win. And what you've done with supporting me, wearing my jersey, having the director of shed marketing on the Jumbotron, and doing the chuck a puck with my jersey on, man, I love it. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it's no problem. You're welcome.
And this has been another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Jakey and Wally.